Hi, Joni here. Russia's huge problem with fascism, the hypocrisy behind the Denazification lie. That will be the topic of today's video. But before that, my campaign is still up and running. Thanks to all of you for your support so far. We have decided to increase our goal from 5 to 6 trucks because there's still some time left before the convoy. The 6th truck will go to the 27th Rocket Artillery Brigade. Let's finish this campaign as soon as possible and get the 6 trucks to the 6 Ukrainian units that badly need them. As you know, I will bring the trucks personally to Ukraine in July. We have a website with more information about the fundraiser, and that's also where you can see the videos of the different units that will get the trucks. There you can also see the patches that you can get if you give 100 euros or more. And that's also where you can donate. The link to the website is in the description of this video. Please share and donate if you can. Thank you. Slava Ukraini. Now let's get to the video's main topic. Russia invaded Ukraine claiming that it was denazifying the country. But it's actually Russia that needs denazification. Ukraine's far right is marginal. Russia is much closer to fascism, ideologically and structurally. Let's break down the Russian hypocrisy. Russia keeps lying about Ukraine, but Ukraine's far right only manages to get less than 2% in elections. They hold no real power. Ukraine has a Jewish president and a Muslim minister of defense. Ukraine has a diverse, vibrant civil society. The Nazi Ukraine narrative is a myth. Meanwhile, in Russia, the ruling party, United Russia, promotes ultranationalism, militarism, and imperialism. And Russia also has a party to their right called LDPR. It's not a fringe party, it's part of the mainstream political scene. It's not a real opposition party, it's more controlled opposition to help Putin. When the previous head of that party, Zhirinovsky, died, Putin even attended his funeral. Russia's system checks many boxes of fascism. There's a clear cult of personality around Putin. Russia has an authoritarian system. There is very strong state-controlled propaganda. There is a clear suppression of all opposition. Russia keeps launching expansionist wars. Ultranationalism is promoted in Russia as well. This isn't just authoritarianism, it's fascism in action. Now let's talk about Russia's neo-Nazi units. There's a paramilitary group called Rusich which is fighting for Russia against Ukraine. Their leader openly identifies as Nazi. And he's not the only one. Wagner's ex-commander Utkin was also known to be a Nazi and to have Nazi tattoos. Putin clearly had no problem with that. These aren't just fringe examples. These are officially part of Russia's war machine. These units have of course been involved in many war crimes in Ukraine, some of them documented. And yet Russia claims it's fighting Nazism, when in reality it's actually using neo-Nazis to invade its neighboring country. Russia also loves to invoke World War II, but it always forgets to talk about the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, when the USSR and Nazi Germany were actually allies. They even held joint parades. There was even a German Nazi delegation at the May 1st, 1941 parade in Moscow. Today Russia tries to paint itself as an anti-fascist hero, but in reality Russia was collaborating with Nazis to divide Europe. And this is a really touchy subject for them. They really don't want to talk about it. Putin's regime has long used far-right nationalism to fuel its wars. From state media to military recruitment, the message is clear. Russia is the savior of civilization, and everyone else is the enemy. It's pathetic to watch. Even parts of Russia's anti-Putin opposition have flirted with the far-right to try to gain power. Navalny was one of them. The far-right isn't just tolerated in Russia, it's part of the whole system. Russia accuses Ukraine of Nazism not because it's true, but because it's useful. It's a propaganda tool to justify its unprovoked invasion, to gain domestic support, and to confuse foreign audiences. The truth is simple. The war Russia is fighting and started really reveals who the fascists are. It's not Ukraine, it's Russia. And the world needs to finally stop falling for their projection. It's the Kremlin that needs to be denazified. What do you think about it? Why have Russia's lies on this spread so much? I want to hear your takes on this. Write them in the comments. That was it for today's video. I hope that you liked it. Please like and subscribe if you did. Please donate to the campaign if you can. Ukraine really needs it. And again, the website is in the description of this video. See you in the next video. Thank you. Slava Ukraini.